All right. Oh, hey. Hello. Yes. Hi. I've not talked to a lot of people in my groups and different organizations in a long time. And I guess you could just say I've been really, really busy. I'm. You see, it's interesting how when you're so stressed out, I really hate to be doing this again. I'm kind of upset because I did this video already, and stupid freaking YouTube, the volume thing was all screwed up, so it wasn't recognizing my voice at all. And I really didn't want to go through all the long editing process of making like the complicated videos I usually make, where I edit even the talking so that way it's sped up like 2 or 3 times, so that way it's not like even though I was making like these 30-minute long videos, I would speed it up. So it was really like a 2 hour video sped up to 30 minutes, which is a lot. As that's a lot of talking. I would just talk about all my stupid theories. I'm not stupid. There are some good ones in there. Yeah. I gotta give myself some credit. I can't be down on myself. And the more busy you get, the harder, the harder it is to keep up with making videos. And I've just been so busy lately, and a lot of it's because, well, the thing before I didn't realize is if when you're in school they tell you like you need to take notes down, you need to make all these charts, and you need to make all these graphs, and you need to use different organizational skills. And when you're in high school, you're just like, oh, fuck that shit, I ain't gonna use any of that. Why would I use any extra methods when I could just go do the work? And it's always been like that, even in college. But I'm starting to realize now that, like, really for like dealing with stress and anxiety, and just trying to get things off of your mind so that we can go enjoy life. Because here I have this beautiful, loving woman who's just, she loves me with all her heart, and we are spiritually connected. I mean, we have our energies are always bouncing off of each other. She knows when I'm sad, and she knows how to make me happy, and she knows how to, she give me a whole bunch of kisses, and I get all smiley, and I know how to cheer her up, and I know how to sing to her and make her happy. And really, it's all balance, but you throw that balance off when you take your stresses with you, when you don't resolve problems. And now I'm starting to see the best way to resolve problems are those organizational skills that they teach you in high school and in college. I know it sounds silly, but I love Allie with all my heart, and I want to make my plans happen. I plan to be going with her to Australia pretty soon here, and it's gonna be a really awesome trip. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. And a lot of the anxiety is all the planning, all the getting the visa, and sorting out finances, money. Money is so stressful. Money is the root of all evil. I swear to freaking I can't wait until we eliminate money. I hope it's soon. After we avoid that nuclear disaster, I hope we all just decide that no more, just crumble down all the government, all the ways of government, and just for all the big societies. I mean, all the little, small, little, tiny civilizations. What are they going to do? They're struggling for water right now. They're struggling for food. Those are the people that are going to be one of the main focus, because if we're going to want to be more like higher societies who feed and clothe all their species, and don't act like animals, instead act like something above animals, more like the gods that they are and the gods we are. If we're gonna do that, it's gonna be a while before everything's free, but it's a dream. And those organizational skills that you learn in high school, to write things down, put them in charts. Go ahead and write things down and separate them, make a little bubble graph, do what it takes. I know it sounds so stupid. I mean, Who wants to go and make like a whole bunch of charts, right? It's so silly. But if you're having trouble with finances and you need to figure out a way to make more money, well, maybe it's not that clear to you to go and start selling everything on your walls or to get a second job, or even if you even know what you're going to do, but it's still stressing you out and you can't enjoy the basic things. You're at the beach with your wife and you can't even enjoy yourself because you're too busy stressing out over all the financial problems or whatever kind of problems you got going on at home. You're so stressed out you can't even think about things. You need to write it down. Go write it down. I always thought it was silly when women, girls at my college, girls, they're not really girls, they're more like ladies because I'm the little kid there. I'm 20 years old, so I'm the kid, and at my college, everybody's like 30 or 40 or 50, so I'm more like the baby. I can't really call them girls. Women, I guess you call them. But yeah, the women at my college, they're always saying, "Oh, just write everything down." And I'm in Florida, so about 80% of the population is Hispanic. So it's very organized people. Very tedious. The women are. And I don't want to get into cliche, not cliches, but I forget what it's called. When you assume somebody's race or something like that, when you assume somebody's gonna be a certain way because of the color of the skin, prejudice. I don't want to sound prejudiced, and I don't want to get into prejudice things. I'm trying to be factual. But I guess that is kind of prejudice to say that, so I'm not gonna say anything else about that. I love everybody, okay? But anyways, yeah, it's really good to just. People are always saying like, if you're stressed out, just sit down and relax. Just sit down and enjoy yourself. Well, these people who are all stressed out, they're trying to enjoy themselves. They're trying to do normal things, but they can't. They just need to write it down, figure things out. If you're worried about your finances, sit down and point out every little detail. Write down every little thing. Write down how much it's going to cost you. Write down all the different variables, how your income might be affected, how your daily expenditures might be affected. If it's a issue of things that need to be done and you don't have enough time to do it, time management. Make a chart of every hour in the day, and then fill up that chart with how long you think it takes to do the object. I mean, it sounds so simple and so stupid, and yet nobody does it. It's just what it is you got all of this bottled up in your head, and you think you have it all figured out. You think okay, I know what to do. I know what has to be done. I don't need to write it down or do anything. I just need to go do it. But when you write things down, then you start popping up more questions. Or you're not even writing it down to remember it. Because they used to tell you in high school, write things down to remember them. Don't write it down to remember it. You remember it. That's the reason why you're stressed out. You're stressed out because you remember it. You're stressed out because you can't forget. You're stressed out because you can't think about anything else. You're not writing it down to remember it. You don't want to remember it. You're tired of thinking about it. You want to forget it. You're writing it down to forget it. As soon as you write it down, it's no longer an issue because it's down. It's somewhere. You don't have to bottle it up in your head anymore. You don't have to think about it anymore. You can think about other things now that it's written down. And that's the most important part of it. You write it down and you get it done with. Once it's written down, you can write other things, and you leave your mind open for other issues. Write down questions too. Write down goals. Write down what you're looking forward to, what you're looking to get out of what you're writing. Even I know it sounds silly. That's like an outline for an outline, but it's good. It's good to have like an outline for an outline. You want to have it set up so that way You even know you have a reason for what you're writing. Every little thing, just analyze everything and have it put down. Just write it down. Because trust me, I gotta start writing shit down. That helped me out so much when I just started writing stuff down. And I sat down with my poppy, and me and my poppy, we started figuring out the finances, and we put things into perspective, and we figured out what we're gonna do. But for like 3 or 4 days, I was stressed out before I had even talked about finances with anybody. Because one, I wasn't doing anything, and two, I wasn't doing anything. Once I wrote it down, I did something, so I could forget about it. So, write shit down, dog. Write it down.